do you see?
Snow.
Snow. So it's now winter?
Yes. I've just given birth.
Oh, you've just given birth. How wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was quick and easy.
Okay. Can you tell me about your baby?
Oh, she's so perfect.
No, it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl. We're here. It's winter now. We go inside in the winter.
Okay.
Into the house.
Into your cottage?
Yes.
Okay.
My husband is here now too.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Okay. How does he feel about the new baby?
Well, he's very happy. It's our first baby.
It's the first baby, so it's cause for much celebration.
Yes.
Oh, wow. How wonderful. And how do you feel since you've just given birth?
Oh, it's good. It's very baby. Having a baby is very different than humans that I've seen. They've so much blood, but for us, our babies come out in a ball of golden light.
Oh, that's
They come out in a similar physiological way, but it's very magical for us. There's not a lot of pain.
So there's a lot of light.
It's all light.
It's all light. Okay. All right.
And my baby, she has little tiny wings. They're not developed enough for flying yet, but they're there.
Okay, so she can't fly yet.
Not yet, no, not for, I think about 3 months, I think is when they fly.
Oh, okay. And so now that she's just been born, what do? Do you nourish her?
Yes, we feed as well, breastfeed.
Okay, you do breastfeed.
Yes,
okay.
but our elixir is also golden. It's not like milk.
Oh, okay.
It's a golden elixir.
Okay, all right. And when you feed the baby, does this help the baby develop her own magic?
Oh, yes. It's very interesting.
So how does that, can you describe more about that? That's so interesting.
It is interesting. I don't think I even get to know.
Oh, okay. But there is something, do you transfer energy to the baby?
Yes. But the baby also develops its own from the spirit.
Oh, okay.
So it is my elixir, but the spirit also channels through the baby's head.
Oh, okay.
We actually have a very special ceremony. Not yet. I just gave birth, but I think in 2 weeks we will go, and we go to a mountain or somewhere where we're up high, and we take the baby with us, and that's when she will receive her powers from spirit.
Oh, okay. So it's almost like it's a transfer from the universal spirit to her?
Yes.
Okay. And at that time, will you also know what those special powers are?
Not yet,
Not
no.
yet.
What's interesting, so the baby gets powers from the universe, but because of the transfer of my elixir, she also gets some of mine.
Oh, okay. So she will be part healer at least.
She will, but we don't know exactly how, and until we do the ceremony with the higher spirit, we won't know exactly what her powers will be.
Oh, okay. And as she gets older, will it be made known to you in some way what her particular powers are?
Yes, absolutely,
okay.
yes.
Oh,
we won't, but we won't know yet for 3 years.
Okay, within 3 years they become fully developed?
Yes, 3 years.
Okay.
In 3 months they fly, and in 3 years they become fully developed in terms of their powers.
Oh, okay.
And then they're ready. They can leave the house if they choose.
Okay.
Or they can stay with us longer.
Do they sometimes stay longer?
Sometimes, yes.
Oh, okay. And what would be an example of why they would stay longer?
Sometimes the fairy parents get sick and they take care of them, or sometimes they're just not ready, and so they take more time.
Okay.
Some children just need more love from their parents.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's very it's all allowed. It doesn't matter if they stay longer, if they go.
No, there's no requirement.
Oh, okay. And do most of them stay within the community, or do they go off to other places and other tribes?
It's a mix of many things. We still need to build our community here, so some of the children stay and make their own families, and some go off.
Oh, okay.
Some go off and never return, and some go and come back every few months.
But at this time, since you've just given birth to your baby girl, will your husband stay with you for
Yes.
a little while?
We'll stay here all winter.
You'll stay there all winter, and you've put aside everything. You've gathered everything you need.
Oh yes, we have everything, and then I also have elixirs here that were prepared. So because I prepared them during pregnancy, they are all for us to maintain through the winter.
So it's almost like you have your magic in those elixirs.
Exactly.
The pregnant magic.
The pregnant magic, and some of them are just for me and the baby, and there's special ones for my husband.
Oh, okay. All right. And so, can I ask questions about your husband?
Yes.
Is he part of your community, or is he our tribe, or is he from another tribe?
He's from the beach tribe I mentioned earlier.
Oh, okay. He is from the beach tribe. Okay.
The ocean tribe.
The ocean tribe. Okay. All right. And what are his particular powers? I assume he has his own magic.
He can swim underwater for many hours. He doesn't really need to come up for air.
Ah, okay.
But he does. They can live on water, in water or on land.
Oh, that's wonderful. So very versatile.
Yes, yes. He doesn't really like the winter though.
Oh, okay.
I don't really like the winter either, but I like my cottage and it gets to be winter here, so here we are.
And how do you keep your cottage warm in the winter time?
Oh, it has a fire going all the time.
Oh,
The
okay.
fairies, it's very easy for us to light fire to stay warm.
Can you just create the fire?
Yes, we just snap our fingers and it comes on.
Oh, okay. So that's just a natural ability you
Yes,
have?
yes. We're magical, so we can really create anything we need.
Oh, okay. So you must be masters at manifesting whatever you need.
Yes, always.
Oh,
It's no
okay.
problem. We don't have to worry here at all.
So there really are no problems. There's always a solution to everything.
Always, yes.
Oh, okay.
No
And so your
problems.
creativity must be amazing.
Oh, yes. My husband and I love each other very much, and sometimes I'm here in the cottage by myself and he's at the ocean, and sometimes we're here at the cottage together, and sometimes we're at the ocean together. We get to do whatever we want.
So it's kind of wonderful to have access to those two worlds.
Yes,
For
we're so
both of
lucky.
you.
Yes.
And will your baby be able to go back and forth too, to know the ocean
Oh,
tribe?
yes, we're so excited for her to experience that. We actually don't know yet if she will be able to swim underwater like my husband.
Oh, okay. So it's yet to be revealed.
Yes, we'll have to experiment a little bit, just like any new parents. Even human parents have to experiment with that.
Right, because you just don't know what her abilities are going to be.
Exactly, but it's very interesting. We cannot wait to see.
I bet. So, since your husband is from that ocean tribe, what are his specific abilities? You said he can swim underwater for many hours. What does he do when he's underwater?
He can build underwater homes,
Ah, okay.
and he actually helps other fairies. Some fairies prefer to live fully underwater, so he helps them construct their homes.
Oh, that's
He can
fun.
also hunt fish, food, but we don't have to worry about predators like sharks eating us. They're there, but they eat fish only, they don't eat fairies.
Oh, okay. All right. So
So,
he's
yes.
protected when he's underwater.
Yes, there's
Oh,
no
okay.
fear of that.
So it's a very safe place.
Oh, yes.
And that's
certainly.
why some of the fairies decide to live completely underwater?
Yes, I don't really know why. I think some of them
Okay.
just like the water. I like the water, but I also need sunshine and I need trees. And
Oh, okay. And so for him, it feels very natural to be underwater.
yes, but he's a little more similar to me, where he grew up there in this ocean beach area, and he always wanted to see the forest.
Oh, okay. Do you know how you met?
Yes, we were in the forest.
Oh, okay.
It's the edge right where the forest and the ocean meet.
Okay. And that's where you met each other.
Yes, it was very beautiful.
So was it always meant to be?
Oh, I suppose so. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, do you get a sense that even when you were born at one point your two spirits were going to meet one another in this lifetime?
Oh, maybe.
But how did you feel when you met him? Did you feel like an instant connection?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Our hearts actually, there's something that happens with fairies when they fall in love where your heart, it's almost as though your heart comes out of your body and touches the heart of the other. And then they join immediately.
Ah, so it's literally is an instant heart connection.
Yes, but it's like they come out of the body, they touch, and then they come back. But then there's always that imprint of the other's heart on yours.
So it's almost like a part of them is you now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's very special. And actually, for conception, we do something similar.
Oh, okay.
For that, it's a different ritual, not in that very moment when we meet, but once we have our courtship and then we decide to be married. After being married for a little while, then we can decide if we do a similar process for conception of babies.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's like a meeting.
Yes.
Of parts of you, and there's an energy exchange.
Yes, but it occurs outside of both of our bodies. They connect, and then what needs to come back inside to the female fairy's body comes in for conception, something like that.
Okay, it seems like a very beautiful exchange of energy.
Yes, it's hard to describe in human words, but we also speak a fairy language, so my English translation might not be exact.
Oh, okay. What does it sound like?
Oh.
Is that something that you're able to utter?
Not in this moment, but maybe later ask again.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, how does the courtship, how does that happen? How long is the courtship, and is there a preset protocol for that when you meet and connect, have that heart connection with someone?
Yes, it can vary. There's no set rules.
Okay.
We just decide ourselves, and there's no one else that gets to decide, just us.
Just the two of you.
But usually most fairies like to spend a little time together.
Okay.
Sometimes there's some fairies that have what humans may call flings for a little while, and then they don't stay together. But in our case, we fell in love very quickly, and within, maybe 1 year's time, we were married.
Oh, okay, within a year. Okay. Describe that. When you get married, is there a special ceremony?
Yes.
What is that like?
Well, every fairyland is different. For us, because we have woodland and beach, we actually picked that same point where the ocean meets the forest, and that's where we did our ceremony of union.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, and it was very special because we had people from both woodland and ocean and sand, because some of my husband's people live only on the sand and some of them only live on the water, so they actually look different.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and there's some of them that never go in the water and some that go in the water and on the land, and but they can all be outside at some point. If they need to be out the water, they can be all of them for short times. So for our ceremony, we had this, right on the edge of the forest and the beach, and all of our loved ones were there. There was lots of fairies there because there's so many. We don't consider that we have just a few family members like humans do. We're all family.
It's a wonderful. It seems like it was a wonderful opportunity for different tribes to get together also.
Yes.
So it's like a union of more than just the two of you.
Yes, it was.
Okay. And so let's do this. Let's leave this particular scene that we're looking at. Let's drift and float. And we're going to go to an important day in this lifetime that we are looking at. You are there now. What is happening? What do you see?
It's pink.
Pink.
Oh, It was the day I found out I was having a girl.
Ah.
Hmm.
How did you find that out?
They tell you inside. It's like a little whisper you get. It's once the fairy baby is developed enough, so there's only 3 months of gestation, so it's about 3 weeks in, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a little whisper that comes up into your ear, and they tell you, oh yes, and then everything turns pink, and that's how everybody knows in the fairyland that it's a girl. And so it's almost like what humans may call it modern day, believe I've heard baby shower. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
And everyone in it's only women, all the women fairies come together to celebrate, and we all glow pink. That must be why.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And we have treats. It's similar to how I described that all the pregnant women go to that house, but
yes.
I believe we were outside we were outside in the forest, and everything glows pink.
Oh, so when the forest glows pink, it means it's a celebration of this new baby girl that's about to come.
Yeah. And pink is very significant for us.
Oh, why?
For girls, I'm trying to, not sure what the words are. One moment, let me think. Pink is a sign of power and feminine healing.
Ah, okay.
And it's unique to female fairies.
Okay.
And food, something about food, but I'm not quite sure what that means in this moment, but food and nourishment perhaps is pink. There's something about the way blood and our blood and elixir creates pink, so that's why.
Ah, okay.
It's like humans say milk and blood, maybe that turns, if you were to mix blood with milk, it would be pink, and so it's something like that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's why pink exists for fairies.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a special color
Mm-hmm.
and a special energy.
Yeah, it represents the elixir that we hold as pregnant women, and then also when we are nursing, once the babies are here, we have that pink elixir as well.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be what nourishes the baby.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. That's wonderful. And so.
And something I will add is that we only get pregnant with girls, I guess. Wait, that can't be right. I think so. The boys are born differently, but I don't know why, but they are. Maybe it's because I've only had a girl. Maybe that's why. I can't say what about the boys. Maybe we don't get to know that unless we have a boy.
Oh.
I don't know.
Is it possible that...
maybe our tribe only has girls, but how do we have men? I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Do you get a sense that there are any men in your tribe?
There are. They are born differently than the girls.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the mechanism of birth for a baby boy would be different?
Yes.
Oh,
I guess I'm less familiar. What I'm thinking or hearing is that we are, in my community, it's mostly female.
Okay.
But there are some men. Huh.
Okay.
That's interesting. I haven't thought about it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. But in this instance, that makes sense. I mean, you're focused on the fact that you became pregnant with a little girl, and that's what you had.
Yes, exactly.
So that's what you know.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, that's wonderful. And